All right, cool. Okay, so we are going to go through a power hour, and legitimately, like, this is, you guys are gonna work. Okay, so hopefully you have your computers out, you have your phone out, and we're gonna go through the entire thing step by step together. This is what we did at the office meeting, and I truly miss every single one of you because it's just so much fun when we get to do it together. But it was the first time that we did it live together, and after that I was like, all right, we need to just keep doing these because we felt so accomplished and we get so much done in that hour. So I want to start doing them as a team. We're not going to do them every Friday, obviously, because this is something that you can do in your own time. But I promise you guys, if you can get your power hour down and efficient with it, you're going to be successful in this business because this is all that it is, right? So, okay, so first and foremost, I love you guys, and I see all your faces hopping on, so I just need to tell you that before I get started. Every time I see you, I want to like talk to everybody individually because I just love you all so much, and it just makes my heart want to explode. Okay, so you sit down to your power hour, right? And the very first thing that I want you guys to do is think about who your avatar is. Okay, and I sent those two photos in the chat so you guys can look at those. But I'm going to set the timer. I'm going to give you guys 5 minutes, and I want you to go over those questions and think about who your avatar is. Okay? Because before you even dive into your work, you want to get your head right, right? Who are you talking to? Who are you getting ready to post to? That's your avatar. You guys don't know this by now. Your avatar is you, right? You guys don't know that. So I'm going to set the timer. I'm going to give you guys some time to go through this. If you missed it, it's in the chat room, in the Boss Up chat room. Yes, the picture is in there. So give you 5 minutes, go through it, write out your avatar, think about who that is, and prep yourself for what we're about to go into for this hour, okay? And listen, if you guys have questions on the avatar sheet, don't be afraid to speak up. Because I'm setting the timer doesn't mean I'm not here to answer questions.
Actually get to eat food, like I get a few servings of fruits.
I just shared those again in case you guys missed them in the Boss Up chat room. And if you don't know, if you guys all have the Mariah Rise Up planner, it's in here, the avatar. Okay, that's exactly where I pulled it from. The two avatars. Perfect. Yes. And, you know, obviously, once we're done with this, you guys can go back to the avatar sheet. But I really want you to get really specific with your avatar. A lot of us did a training a few years back, and some of you weren't on that training. I wish everybody would have been. But this is where this is so important to really find out who you are and dig deeper with who you are and who you're talking to. Okay, so I don't want to rush you through that 5 minutes. So if you want to go back and do this later, go back and really get detailed with it. Okay, but this is the first thing that you guys should be doing before you start your power hour. All right, so you sit down and you're like, all right, you catered in on who you're talking to. For me, you know, it's a busy mom who needs fitness, who needs fast, and who needs efficient. That's my audience. That's who I'm talking to. Okay, so the next one is have you posted today? Right, ask yourself, have you posted? Have you posted Instagram? Have you made your Facebook posts? Okay, if you have, raise your hand. Yes? Awesome. So if you have, I'm going to give you 5 minutes to go back to that post, and anybody that has commented, liked, I want you to go into the comment section, and my rule of thumb is to never leave a comment uncommented, right? Because obviously the more you can comment in everybody's or in the comment section, it bumps it up in the newsfeed. We've talked about this before. Never leave a comment uncommented. So if you've already posted today, go to your post right now, Facebook, Instagram, and go reply to everybody's comments. Whether that's, hey, thanks for, start conversation in there, ask them questions, create more comments in there, right? And then if you haven't made your post, go use the DFY post that I just shared and make your post right now. I'm going to give you guys 5 minutes. And I'm doing my power hour right along with you guys because I haven't gotten mine in today. It's been so chaotic over here. So I was excited that we actually get to nail this down. You guys got that moving? You're replying to all the comments. And here's, just a simple example. It was my daughter's birthday today. So of course I'm going to get a lot of people saying happy birthday, right? That's a simple one. But I literally go into that comment section and tell every single person that said happy birthday, thank you. Thank you for celebrating with me. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for, making my daughter's day special. Everyone is going to get a comment back from me because that's how you build relationships. Okay. All right, so that would be about another 5 minutes. So now we're gonna go into 10 minutes. And right now is adding new people to your network, okay? So what I like to do for myself is on Facebook, you know how you're scrolling and then it has the suggested friends? Let me see if I can, you guys all know what I'm talking about? It says suggested friends. And it says mutual friends of, and I like to go to there and just literally start adding people that I have mutual friends with. It's so easy. You can do about 5 to 6 in like 2 minutes. Another way is obviously Facebook groups. If you guys use the introduction post that I gave you yesterday, those were huge. In fact, Sarah,
I didn't fucking do it. That was a training. This is the fucking team call.
Who was that? You guys still hear me? All right. Whoops. If you guys use the sample script that I gave you guys, how to introduce yourself inside the Facebook groups, Sarah sent me a message and she was like, oh my gosh, I just added like 20 new people, 20 new friends. So if you missed that, go into Boom Squad because it tells you how to introduce yourself inside Facebook groups. And what you do with that is everybody that comments on that, you go and send them a friend request. You're not going and inviting them to your business. You're just sending them a friend request. And then all of a sudden you have 20 new friends, right? And now you've opened up the doors to new people to start building relationships with, okay? So take this 10 minutes and go, and you're supposed to be adding at least a minimum of 8 new connections. Another way you can do this is Instagram. I really focus on trying to build my team locally. if you guys haven't noticed. That's what I've been focusing on this year. Instagram allows you to, let me see if I can pull it up. When you go into the search bar on Instagram, where did it go? You can type in your location, right? So I will do Las Vegas, okay? And then it'll pull up everybody, obviously everybody's pictures that are either living in Las Vegas or that are visiting Las Vegas right now. Let's just say, for example, you know, somebody stood out to me and I would click on it, and then you can save it into a saved collection. It's super easy to do. Down here it says save collection, and then you add them to a collection. And so when I want to start building that relationship, I'll go just into that Las Vegas collection and I'll start commenting on stuff that they posted that day and adding new friends that way. Okay, so take about 10 minutes and add some new people to your network. You know, and something else to think about when you guys are adding new people is you don't have an ulterior motive behind everything, right? Don't always think like, oh, I'm going to try and sell this person a challenge pack, or I'm going to sign this person up to be on my team. Yes, that is the ultimate goal, but take that out of the equation and really focus on building relationships. If somebody, I always, when I am searching for new friends and followers, I always say, does this person give me love and light? That's just my thing. I'll look at their photos and be like, do I feel love and light from this person? Is this a woman that I want to run with? Is this a woman that I would want to work with? Right? Do I see my future working with this person? Those are the people that I'm adding. Don't just start adding to add. Okay, you have a plan behind this. Okay, and I always say yes. Go ahead, Leticia.
I was just gonna say, where is it on Instagram where you find people that are local?
In the
You were
search
just
bar.
saying?
So if you can.
Oh,
see
in the
that,
search bar.
Yeah, there's a little bubble down here, right here.
Oh, okay. Yes.
And then it'll pop up and it says search, and then you
And
type in what you want. Now, if you don't want to just do, you know, locally, you can search anything specific. I mean, you could search for moms with 4 babies, like things like that, because people use the hashtags, right? So that's how Instagram works that way. But I really focus on building. I do Las Vegas and I do Reno because I'm going to be moving to Reno. So that's how I've been doing everything. And again, the groups are awesome. I work a lot in groups and it's just fun. And like I said, you're not trying to, you don't have an ulterior motive behind this. You're a real human being. You're trying to make real human connections. You want to love on people, right? Can you turn that off? All right, have you guys added? You got a few working? Also, another thing to remember when you're adding people, you have spouses. Most of you have spouses. If you don't, you probably have a boyfriend or a wife, whatever that looks like for you. Go to their account. Make sure that you're connected with all of their friends lists, right? If it's 5 a day that you're adding, make sure that you're adding their friends too. You should all be connected. But again, you're interviewing that person. Is it somebody that's going to bring you love and light? Is it somebody that you want to work with and build this business with? You're not just friend requesting his college football partner or whatever, right? And another tip, this also goes back to who your avatar is when you're adding people. Is this your avatar? Does this person remind you of you? Does this person need what you have to offer? Right? Okay, so I've got about 3 minutes left of that. The next one is honestly my jam. This next step is, I take pride in this because I really love this part. For me, I love follow-up. I'm always like, I'm the follow-up queen. You guys, so, you know, I would follow up with people that I've been still working on 7 years before I've gotten the business, right? I do. Like, this is where I put a lot of time in. We all know that a no is just a not right now, right? And so you've got to really dial in on your follow-up. So the timer is going to be set for 8 minutes for follow-up. And if you don't have people to follow up with, then I mean, first of all, you're going to start in your messenger, right? If you don't have messages in there, and I'm saying like scroll, I have to scroll a lot of ways back to make sure that I'm not missing messages either, right? Because your inbox get full. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Make sure that you're answering all those questions. This is where you have to slow down and focus and make sure that you are doing your follow-ups every day. Because I guarantee, even now myself, 7 years in the business, there's going to be a message that I've missed. Okay, so you have to make sure that this is part of your power hour. You're going back through those follow-ups. Now, who is a follow-up? Anybody that has expressed interest. Okay, anybody that has liked. They don't have to necessarily comment. If they've liked your photo or your post, you're following up with them. Whether that's replying to them in the comment section or that's sliding into their DMs. Okay. And a follow-up can simply be, hey, how's the new year going for you? Right? A lot of mine look like this. So if you're going in Messenger, you're going back and you're looking at your previous conversation with them, right? So here is one of mine, for example. It was, how did the last 30 days of Raw go for you? Because it was somebody that I was talking to that just started our Raw fitness studio here, right? So if you've left a conversation, go back into Messenger and pick up that conversation again. Hey, how is that new how is that new book that you've been reading? How's that going for you? Whatever your last conversation with them was, go back and follow up with them. So I'm going to give you guys about 6 more minutes for that. And I'll tell you, people are so impressed when you follow up. If you started a conversation with them and maybe a few days go by and you pop back into their messenger and you pick up that conversation right where you left off, they are impressed and they appreciate that. And then it takes it a next step further, and they realize that you run a business, that you're serious, that you actually followed up with them. And what does that do? It gives you more credibility when you go to invite again next time, because you followed up. Now, another thing I want to talk about, and I know that you guys are trying to work at the same time, but I just want you to listen to me while you're talking if you can. Let's say someone said no to one of your invites, right? Don't ever leave a no empty-handed. So for me, I always send them a free meal plan guide. I will share as much value as possible. I'll send them to the Beachbody blog. I'll give them, you know what else I love to do is I love to take, so if somebody had said no, I'll follow up them within a couple days, and I'll give them a screenshot picture of our challenge group. And I will send it in Messenger and say, oh girl, I just want to see I want to show you what you're missing out on. I just would really love to have you in here. That works great. So whenever somebody says no, just give them all the free value that you can. Okay, and don't expect anything of it. Like, I give all the free value I can, and it may not be 3 years down the road until that person says yes, but I know that I have done what I could to help them with whatever was going on in their life at that moment, right? My grandma always used to tell me, never leave, or never leave a person worse than they were when you met them, or I forget how it went. Always leave them better than when you first met them, right? So always make them feel good when you first meet them. Never leave them feeling worse than when you met them, right? I have to remember how the quote went. That's what it is. Always leave someone better off than when you left them the last time. Always leave someone better off than when you left them the last time. So give, give, give. And I like to give the free recipes, you know, so when someone says no to me, it actually gets me excited. It just means that they don't know me yet, they're not ready, and I'm gonna give them so much value. And so when I come back around again, they're like, yes, I am ready. Like, she is awesome. I plug them into our Fit Fam group. I show them where everything is at. So never, ever leave your nose empty-handed. So if you have a no sitting in your inbox, I encourage you right now to go give them something free. Or not right now, whatever those are. And when I kind of end a no conversation, I'm always like, okay, great, no worries. I'll catch you on the next round of my challenge group. Here's a free meal plan guide to get you started. Or I'm gonna plug you into my Fit Fam group just to get you started. Because I know that you want this. I know it just may not be the right time for you. All right, so you've done some follow-ups. You are responding to some no's, hopefully, and adding more value, all the value and love that you can. Next, we are going into a 1 minute updating your Facebook stories. So I literally want you to pull out your phones right now. And I want you to go to whatever you want to go to. If you have your Insta stories connected to your Facebook stories, or you do it on Facebook stories. And I want you to do a story of our meeting right now. Can't do it that way.
Should I smile?
No, you guys are doing your own. You got to do your own stories. And I'm going to go check afterwards and see if you guys all did it.
I did it when we first got on, so sorry, everybody.
Hey, we're doing another team power hour today. Just popping in, share the hot behind the scenes. And I threw this in the power hour because you have to be updating your stories constantly, right? But in a power hour, if you're working your business, this is a chance for them to see the behind the scenes of how you work your business. So during the power hour, do a 1 minute update on your stories. You behind the scenes working your business, sending out invites, whatever that looks like. It takes 1 second, right? I just sent it out and boom, I'm done. And actually, I want to get a picture too. Okay, so you guys all got that, right? Jamie's like, yeah, posing down there with the baby. Okay, so next is another 2 minutes for video messages invites. So this has been really fun for me and has been working amazing. And you guys, probably most of you on here got a video message from me this week, right? It was probably some silly face that I did just saying hi, that I love you. I am trying to connect better with people and with people that I love. And I want you all to know that I'm here, right? And I know how powerful a video is. So 5 minutes, you send a video message to either one of your challengers that you have sold a challenge pack to. Send a video. And if you guys don't know how to use the video messenger, let me show you. Go into Facebook Messenger like you're going to send a message. I'm going to send one to Cassandra because she popped up here. And then you click the picture looking thing, okay? And then obviously you turn the camera on you and you record yourself. Hey girl, we're doing our team meeting. I see your face. Love you, bye. Okay? You send that. Now this works great for your challengers. Hey girl, I just wanted to check in you. How are you feeling? Are you sore yet? Show me, give me an update. And I love to use the filters because the filters are fun and they're silly and people love it. Okay? It is a great way to show people that you love them and that you care, that you didn't just sell them this program and now you've disappeared. Okay? So I want you to send me one right now.
I have a question.
Yes.
So I have 2 challengers, and one of them, like, she likes all my posts and interacts with all my posts, but she like doesn't post any of her workouts. She doesn't post in my challenge tracker. When I ask her about like how she's doing like with her workout, she doesn't say nothing back, but she ordered Shakeology again. So I don't know like what I'm supposed to do. Like I like message her all the time, and then the other one, my son's old teacher. So anyways, like she told me she was sick or something, but she ordered Shakeology again. And she's like, oh, I've been sick, but I was going to do my squats and I was going to start bar and I was going to do this and I didn't. And I'm like, oh, but I send her pictures of my daughter all the time. And like, I mean, we talk, but like she does not talk about Beachbody at all. But she,
maybe she just hasn't seen your messages. Do you have her phone number? Or did you try through text message?
No, she's seen my messages. Like Susie, she'll message me like about my daughter, and then she'll say, oh, well, I was sick, I haven't started Beachbody stuff yet, but it's been like a while. And then one of the other girls, she like likes all my stuff and like looks at my messages but like doesn't respond to them. But I don't know, but she bought Shakeology again. I'm like, I don't know what to do.
I don't know. You never know with some people.
Yeah, but she like posts on Facebook all the time, and like she like comments on all my pictures like of my kids and like stuff. Like I don't know. I'm like,
well,
okay,
she's still there.
right. I'm like, I mean, okay. So yeah, I just didn't know what I should do with those.
I don't know.
Cause I send them messages, not like I don't. Like I'm not like, hey, nothing. I'm like, hey, so how's it going? Or do our squat challenge or do the water challenge. And like, no.
Some people, honestly, you just don't know. It can be hit or miss. And if you've done your part and you've been sending her messages, there's really not much more that you can do until she responds, right?
Right.
I mean, you can take it obviously to the phone and you can message her through that way. And if that doesn't work, then they're just there and they're doing their thing.
Right.
All right. So the only one that sent me one was Cassandra. Do you guys not know how to do this?
Well, I'm on my phone, so I don't know how.
And Cassandra, I love it. Oh my gosh.
And I literally just figured out how to do this because you showed me, so that's why I did it.
Awesome. Okay, cool. So again, you go to your Facebook Messenger like you're sending a message, and you click on the picture, and then you just record yourself. Get comfortable doing this. I want one from all of you so that I know that you know how to do this, because I'm telling you this will be a game changer in your business. Okay? Thanks, Cassandra. I was like, I only got one. Oh, all right. Annette sent me one. Yay. All right. It's working. Okay? So I want you to send these to your challengers, but I also want you to send them to your coaches. Check in on people. So during your power hour, you're taking, at least 10 minutes to follow up with people, but send those video messages. Even to your follow-ups that said no, send a message. I've been getting really personal. Oh, you're calling me, Leticia. That's not a message. Hey. you guys. Record. You got to turn it around. Oh shoot, I forgot what I was saying. Anyways, just make sure that you're showing people love and you're really trying to do this because this is going to be big for you guys, I promise.
Okay, so you were saying you get personal. So what do you say?
Oh yes, I get personal. So if somebody has said no, I'll send them a funny one. Like kind of like the one I did with you yesterday, but like if you go through the filters, you can make yourself look funny, right? And so I was like, girl, I really, really, really want you to get in this group with us. Like, you're missing out, baby. You're missing out. I just want you to be a part of this. Like, I'm being more genuine with my people now. And I'm feeling a whole new level in my business because before I was trying to be doing all the right things and trying to be all proper and whatever that looked like. But now I feel so confident in my business and I'm realizing, man, I just need to be myself and I need to tell this person, not in just a text message, but I need her to see my face and know that I'm fun, I'm silly, I want you in this group because this is gonna change your life, right? Like I work with a bunch of moms and we're over here and it's like full chaos and we're working out with our kids and I need you in my group, girl. Like I've been doing a lot of fun ones like that and it's been fun for me. So I wanted to share that because it's been working. Okay, so the last thing that you guys do, and we're actually getting through this pretty fast. You're checking in with your current clients, basically kind of like what we just did. You're sending videos, but you also are either working out of your Google Streak right now, whatever CRM that you're using, whether you're updating them in an email, in a weekly email, you're sending them a new recipe plan, whatever that looks like. Your last 10 minutes is checking in with your current customers, your leads that Beachbody has given you. You're making sure that you're opening up your back office and you're following up with those leads. I mentioned at the team meeting, when you guys are getting leads, if you aren't if they're not connecting with you, do a video. If you haven't made a video yet of yourself saying, hey, this is Rachel, your free Team Beachbody coach. I just want to let you know that I'm here to walk you through your program. Do a video, just a quick video so that you can text that to them when those that provide their numbers are in there. And that'll take it to a whole nother level because if they're not responding to you, it's basically because they have no idea who you are. They just got connected to you through Beachbody, right? So don't take that to heart. If you've sent some emails out and you had some leads and you didn't hear any response back, just know that they have no clue who you are. Take it another step further and send them a video of yourself. And you guys, it doesn't have to be fancy. I'm literally talking from your phone, be a real person, send them a video text message. Okay, so you guys have 10 minutes to work on that because I have something I've got to finish. And this is also where you show up in your challenge groups or inside FitFam. You either are making a post in there, you're engaging in there. I love your videos, you guys. These are great. See, if I would have gotten one of these from somebody that I had been working with, it's just so heartfelt. Like, that's so much fun and it takes it to a whole nother level, right? It really is. Like, this business is fun, you guys. It is so much fun. When you get the power hour done, you've gotten all the tasks done that you need to do in your day. Now, granted, I try to get like at least 3 power hours in my day. I really do. Like 1 power hour really isn't enough if you want to really see long-term financial freedom in this business, okay? I mean, think about it. If you're trying to build a multi-million-dollar business in 1 hour a day, right? So if you want to make more income, you've got to get really strategic in your schedule and plan when you're going to get your power hours done. Because if you're not going to make any income. You've got to show up to work. And I know that's hard because, yeah, it's easier to go to a 9 to 5, right? Because your boss is telling you what to do and you know you got to clock in and you can clock out. This is on you. You've got to decide, I have to clock in today. And that's why I was making those jokes last week. Like, okay, when is everybody clocking in? Let's keep each other accountable. Because if you're not clocking in, you're not making any money and you're not building a business. You've got to show up to your power hour. I recommend, and I just ordered some timers. You know, like the little white old-fashioned timers that you just set on your desk. There's a bunch of them on Amazon, or not Amazon. What's the thing that you order from? Oh my gosh, I just forgot the name of it. Somebody help me, I just went brain dead. When you order online, what the heck is that? Anyways.
Amazon.
Thank you. Is that what I said? No, I said Google.
Yeah, you said it.
I'm like, what am I trying to think of? Thank you. See, that's what my best friend is for. She's got my back anytime. Pick up my slack.
Or you can take it out of a game you have too.
Thank you,
Yeah.
baby. I need you, girl. Seriously, though, the timers, like, if you sit down to a power hour, you will get sucked into Facebook for like 20 minutes and not get any of the other tasks done that you need to. You've got to be following up. You've got to be checking in with the challengers. You got to be checking in with your coaches. Set the timer. And I'm going to give you this exact breakdown so that you can start setting the timer and making sure that you get every single thing done in that hour. Last year in November, I was making jokes and I was like, I'm not getting everything done. I'm working my hour, but not everything that I usually am doing follow-ups. That was it in an hour. And I realized there was so much more to my business. So I joked around, I got myself the timer and it's been a game changer. And I feel so accomplished because I get everything done in the list. And when that timer goes off, I'm done, I'm out of there. Because you guys, we all get sidetracked, especially moms that are working from home. Right now, I've got my kids staring at me because it's my daughter's birthday. They got to go pick them up from school, you know? But the timer, it helps. Get in, get done, boom, 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 boom. You're in and you're out, okay? So that is your power hour. That's all of it. And you just have to get really, really good at it. Really good at it. I have so much fun now. I really do. I hope you guys I'm not just BSing you guys. I am having so much fun in this business right now because I'm in my 7th year. I finally feel like I have like things aligned, things in order. I know what I'm doing when I sit down to work. I've got my team. We're locking arms. Like, we're doing big things. And I know it was because I had to do a gut check with myself. I had to get serious. I was like, man, I'm trying to build a $1 million business here, and I can't just like treat this as a hobby anymore, right? So I hope you guys see that I have taken it up a step, at least 10 steps, because I've been trying to help you guys, and I know all of you can do this. It's just this right here has to be done. Okay, and I'm talking every day that you can. Even if it's a Saturday, it's fun. A power hour is fun, but again, your Saturday is going to turn into a full day's work if you don't set that timer. It really will. And I know that's like, it sounds silly and you can probably think, oh yeah, I'll go get a timer, maybe whatever. Go get the timer. I'm not kidding. Like, but you don't have to buy, I mean, it's right on your phone, right? We all have timers on our phones. You don't have to go buy one. It's just kind of fun to have. All right. So do you guys have any questions? Because we're done with the hour.
So you literally set a timer?
Yes. And that's what I've been doing for you guys this whole time. Okay.
Because I mean, I put the umpteen million timers on there like you suggested for my stuff. I again fell off, but like for the power hour, it like drives me crazy. I get lost. I just start going down the list and I end up taking way too long. Like it tries to say 5 minutes doing this, 5 minutes do that. And I'm like, I'm 10 minutes deep and I'm still doing it. So
I promise
timer could be more structured.
It does.
It could be, so it helps, right?
Yes, it helps so much. And I get this power from Jamie or Kim Fitzpatrick, Jamie and Kim Fitzpatrick. They are a top team. They're a husband and wife team. this is how they run their power hour. And the moment that I saw it, I was like, this has got my name all over it. This is what I need. And that night I was like, all right, wrote it all out. And this is all I've been doing when I work. And it just helps so much. And it's so fun. Like, it really is so fun. I keep saying that because it's fun.
And you're going to share that with us in the,
Yes,
in the
I have it
WhatsApp?
all written down here, but I'll share it with you guys step by step and how much time each one should be set at.
Cool.
And
Thank you
what's
so much.
cool about, yes, honey, what's cool about this is that you really are doing everything. You're adding those people, you're making the connections, you're replying, you're following up, like you're doing everything that your business needs every day.
I want to get back to the fun part of this business, but I want real business. You know what I mean? Like, and that's one of the things when you're working from home is like setting that structure and setting, like, it's like, you know, hold yourself accountable and all that shit. So it's like, I just need a routine and a
I
prep.
know. We all do, honestly. Even our kids need a routine.
Mhm.
We all thrive as human beings off of a routine. If we don't have a
Totally.
routine, we are crazy, we are frustrated, we are depressed, we're miserable because we don't know what we're doing with ourselves. We're just spinning our wheels every single day if we don't have a routine, right?
Mhm.
And especially when it comes to trying to work an at-home business, when you've got kids hanging all over you, you've got to know you have to have that routine down. So I promise this is going to help you guys. And when I give you this, I want you to just keep doing it, because now, like when I say that it's fun, it's because I literally sit down, I clock in at 11 every day and I'm done at 12. And then I go make dinner at 12 so that it's ready before I get my kids. Like, I spend that time. I know what I'm doing and it's so fun. It's taken so much pressure and chaos out of my life.
And on those posts, the DYDF done for you posts, the one you shared in our Boss Up, those are the newest ones?
Yes.
Or there's some of the newer ones?
Mhm.
Okay.
So there is one link that is just for new coaches, okay, because they didn't have to pay. New coaches don't have to pay for their 30 done for you posts. I wanted that to be free to new coaches. So I made 2 separate links.
Totally.
So, and you can share that with your new coaches, okay? The next one is what everybody had to pay for, the 20. So don't share that with all your coaches if you don't mind, because if they want it, they got to pay 22, because it was a really expensive package and we spent a lot of time plugging everything in. So
I know, I appreciate you
yes,
for doing
no,
that.
I love you guys. I was excited. Okay, hold on one second. Hi. But the other link, I uploaded like 3 of the packages. I still have like 6 more to go, but it's going to be that same link. So those will all be uploaded for you.
Okay, thank
Okay.
you.
Yes, I can't wait to see everybody's posts from them, because I went through them and they're so good. Her content is so good. And I was just like, I love to read through it all so that I can go start taking pictures of what I want to go with everything. So that's what I plan to do this weekend. Let's go take some more photos. Yes, Annette.
Hi.
I'd love to see you on here.
Sorry, it was a glitch in my system. Anyway, I was wondering, since, you know, I've been with Beachbody since 2016, and I'm good with the whole workout and the self-care, right?
Yeah.
But the business is like, I'm still trying to get my feet wet and understanding how, like you said, I have a structure for my workout, you know, my Shakeology, but then the structure for the business, and I'm new to this whole network marketing deal. I'm just wondering, what is your, like, you know, bottom line up front, right? What is your highlight that you can say, okay, do this, you know, in sequence? I know you said the power hour, but like, if it's the I guess top 3 things that you have to do within the hour, if you don't have the entire time to do, you know, step by step, what are the 3 top things that you would do first?
Always make your posts. Okay, that first and foremost, because you're trying to build your network. Okay, so if you're not using the done for you posts, make sure that you start using those. Always make sure that you're posting it every day. That is first and foremost, because that's how you're going to build your business long term too, right? So if you're short on time, make sure you get that post out. And then you're inviting your inside messenger, and you are inviting them to your next challenge group. But the power hour, once I give this to you, it might help you understand a little more of just the things that need to be done right in the hour, because there's a lot of different things. Did that kind of answer your question, Annette?
Yeah.
A little bit.
I
It's
thought the number one thing that we should do is always invite.
always be inviting. If you don't have, if you're short on time, make sure you get your posts out and go start inviting.
Okay.
And what I mean by inviting, like, have you been inviting or been on any of the other calls?
I've been in other calls like the coaching, Emerald, the Emerald coaching, then the other like coaching, if learning about the business. I've invited people, but some came. I think maybe one. I don't think anybody came, but I get a lot of comments when I post because I try to be outside of the box when I post, but I don't get any people that want to join, feedback, or it's just very difficult. They're like, go girl, just.
So I understand more now what you're saying is, and I have to remind myself, you're a new coach, right? You truly are working this business as a new coach right now. So my suggestion to you, you're building relationships right now. Okay, so don't think about, I'm trying to get this person to sign up. I'm trying to sell them a challenge pack. You're getting to know them. So you want to go into their messenger and start sending them a message, and start forming them. If you want to write this down, this will help. It's called form. FORM. Okay. The F stands for family. So, for example, if somebody has commented on my post and they're a person I've never talked to before, I will go and send them a message and I will ask about their family. Hey, I see that if they posted something, hey, I see that you're a mom of 4 too. Where do you guys live? Or, just start a conversation. That's it. Okay. The O is occupation. Now, this isn't all going to be in one message. Okay. This is going to be over like a month's period of time. You're getting to know this person. You're building that relationship just like you would in person, but it's on social media. So next you would ask about their occupation. Right? What do they do for work? How long have they been in that business? Okay. The next one is recreation. What do they do for fun? What are their hobbies? What does their family like to do? Do they like to go camping? Do you guys have similarities? Oh, girl, you're my Facebook bestie, whatever that looks like. And then M is your message. And your message leads into an invite into your next challenge group.
I see.
So let's just say over a month's time, you now have taken it to Facebook Messenger, and you're building this relationship slowly over a month, right? This is a long-term business. It's not somebody that's just going to sign up today. They got to get to know you, right? They truly got to get to know you. They've got to see what you have to offer. And another thing would be to plug them into the Fit Fam group so they get to know us and the team and everything that we have to offer in there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people get scared about how much the Shakeology costs, and I get that a lot. I mean, people are like, oh, they're interested, but then, oh my gosh, it's too expensive. That's the feedback I always get. So
it's not just you. So it's not just you. It's anybody and everybody that any of us have talked to. Okay, but you have to get good at your objections. Handling objections. So inside Boom Squad, there is a units tab on how to handle objections. And for
honestly, you can post it in YouTube, Beachbody handling objections, and you'll get so many great training videos and tips. Like I literally had a girl who was like, oh, well, I don't want the shakes. Can I just do the workouts? And I was like, before I respond, I'm going to watch this Ashley Molstad training video. And I watched it. She has exactly her scripts, and I sent exactly I broke down the cost. Well, you could, but it's only $50 more versus paying $150 for it. And she totally went for it. is copy and paste the
Can
description.
you please put that in our
I'm just
group?
gonna ask her that. I was like, I haven't seen that one. Share that link in the Boston.
Oh, and there's another really good one from Bonnie Engel where she shares her exact scripts too that I always refer back to when it comes to messaging and inviting. With what Rachel was saying with like building relationships, being personable, not just copy and pasting like a generic kind of script, like sounding like yourself kind of thing. So
Mhm.
I'll share them. I'll do it right now.
Please do. And
Thank you.
honestly, yes, and I didn't know that was there. I was like, oh yeah, you just have to get good at handling the objections, and that's gonna come with time. So again, for me, 7 years in, I'm like, a no is like magic to my ears. I know how to respond. If somebody's like, Shakeology is too much money, I'm like, girl, you have no idea what this is gonna do for your life. And I break down the cost. I'm like, look, it's blank this much a day. How much do you spend on Starbucks? Do you go through a drive-through? You're spending that already. Like I help them see the value, and that becomes fun too. You just have to get comfortable with the objections and how to respond.
And one thing that I do is when I'm talking to people and they say it's too much, I'm like, well, you're going to get the meal plans, and that is included with the Shakeology. So Shakeology is going to be part of your meal plan. You're going to be eating at home more. So that's going to be your breakfast or your snack. You're not going to be like, oh, what am I going to eat for breakfast? Am I going to go to wherever, you know, I'm going to have this. This is what I'm going to have. So basically you're buying your breakfast for the whole month. So you don't have to like worry about that for the rest of the month, or what your snack at work or whatever, you know what I mean? Because one girl that's a challenger of mine, she's like a nurse and she works midnight shift and she drinks it at night, you know, and that helps her like with energy. So, you know, there's like, that's an objection too. So just say like, that's part of the meal plan. Like, don't worry about it.
Absolutely.
And don't think too hard on it. Like, don't overthink it, you know, because I feel like if you overthink stuff, it's going to like be harder than it really is.
Okay. Thank you.
I agree with everything that she just said.
You were saying, I'm sorry, you were saying about like the samples, right? If we purchase the samples and carry it around with us to promote it, right? I was wondering that you want to get people to purchase the product, but like you were saying, like $5, you know, giving it for $5, selling it for $5, and or like if you have a bestie, you just want to give it, you know, just to try it out. Like, what are your thoughts on? I know this is probably going to cost a lot, but on like sending a sample. You know what I mean?
I've done that. I did that a lot in the beginning of my business. It's a great way at the beginning of your business to create home direct orders, for sure. Because you got to remember, as soon as the faster you can get those samples out and your immediate friends and family trying Shakeology, the faster you're going to create your residual income. Because once they try it, they order it, they're going to be on home direct. You're going to make an income every single month off of that one order. Right?
And if they don't want, just want the Shakeology and not like, you know, the other tools, then they can absolutely purchase it.
Just the Shakeology by itself? Yeah.
You know, some people, I don't want to work out. I just want to
absolutely. Yes. I have those on the daily. Yes. Yes. And you know, especially for, you know, older people, I hate to say it, that can't really move their bodies, they need nutrition. They need nutrition like nobody's business. I have my grandma, my uncle, all my elders, like they need it. And so, yeah, they can just order Shakeology for sure. And in fact, now that we have the nutrition plan add-on, I don't know if you guys saw that, but it's like, what, $43 to add on the nutrition plan. You can add that onto a Shakeology challenge pack. So now they'll have meal plans, they'll get the containers, and now they're just focused on their nutrition. And yeah, people need that too. You know, some people aren't ready to work out or just physically can't. Does not mean you cut them off, right?
Okay.
Cool.
And you get Success Club points for selling Shakeology just on its own.
Yes.
I was just going to say that I have the exact opposite problem of that. Everybody I am corresponding with or talking with, they don't want Shakeology. They're allergic. They have They don't want to, they have sensitive stomachs. They can't take the soy. They can't take the caffeine, but they all want Beachbody On Demand. So they want to pay. My sister-in-law got together with a friend, my sister-in-law, who I've been trying to get for ages to join me. She got her Zumba partner to go in half and half on the $99. My sister-in-law makes money. She's a real estate agent. And a Zumba instructor. I know she has money. My brother's a teacher.
It's
And-
$8. It's $8 a month. It's less than a Big Mac meal at McDonald's. Like,
Oh my gosh. So she
with meal plans, I
did
could
not do it on her own. She got together. I don't know how they're sharing it
That's
because they live in Southern California, but they're sharing it somehow, maybe with the app that they're
Oh,
using
yeah.
the
share
same
their username and
email.
password. Yeah.
And but yeah, she would not pay, and it's it's $99. It only would have been $60 more to buy the whole pack, but she doesn't. They buy their shakes from Costco, and they don't want to change it.
yeah.
I've talked to you about her before, Rachel.
Yeah.
So
And we're all gonna have those people, you guys. Again, you know, you can't just try not to spend so much time on that one person. Understand
Yeah,
that there
I
are
had to
so
cut 'cause
many
it was-
people in this world that need this, and so don't just get fixated on the one. Get out there and get it in as many people's hands because everybody needs it, right? Okay, so I have got to run. It's 3:02. I've got to go do a birthday party for my baby. I love you guys. Get good at the power hour, okay? Get good, get really good, get dialed in and just knock it out. And I want to hear how it is working for you on next Friday's call. And if there's things that you feel like you want to change in it, I would like to kind of hear your feedback on it, okay? All right, I love you guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Have a good
Thanks for the videos. I can't wait to go watch them all.